Welcome to another episode of the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards, shining a spotlight on the women who define, disrupt, and dominate the world of heavy music. Today, we welcome true metal royalty, a vocalist whose name is carved into the steel of heavy metal history. She was scouted, but you like that, Leather?
Yeah, I do. I like it a lot.
I knew you'd like that. She was scouted by Shrapnel Records. Mike Varney broke barriers with Chastain, helped pioneer power metal vocals in the 1980s, stepped away from the scene, and then came roaring back, stronger than ever. Her journey spans Rude Girl, Chastain, Sledge Leather, and a solo legacy that includes Shockwaves, Leather 2, and her stunning 2022 release, We Are the Chosen. A big Metal Queens welcome to Leather Leone.
Thank you. What a great introduction.
Well, that's
Great.
great.
Thank you so much.
It is great to have you here. So, you began your journey in the early 80s with Rude Girl, a groundbreaking at the time all female metal band. What do you remember most vividly from that San Francisco scene, if you remember anything?
I remember that it was such a great place to be. It was family, it was camaraderie back then. I mean, that was before Metallica got signed and
Yeah.
Testament, and everyone would go to each other's shows and give each other pointers. It was just this huge, big family. And we we were trying so hard to be like priests. I mean, we were trying so hard to write songs, and it was just a really good time. And I was just kind of involved in it. I didn't really think about it. It was just like, yeah, I'm in a band and I'm playing with Le Mans and with Steeler and with Great White. I mean, it was just great. It was great.
Rude Girl was even offered a 7-year Columbia Records deal before falling apart. How did that
Wow.
experience, Leather, shape your perspective on the music industry at such a young age?
It made me realize really what the music business is about. It's
Mhm.
about that you are a commodity. It's about making money. God, I'm so glad that that didn't work out. The label at the time was talking about putting us all in like military garb or something. I don't know. But I can remember being really impressed with myself that I thought that we had done this. But again, it's not really about talent. It's about who can make money for the labels. But it was really cool. I met a lot of great people. I was working with Sabbath people. Um, it was incredible, but it was just a fog, you know. I
Yeah.
was just doing what I was supposed to do, and I don't really knew it. I didn't really appreciate it at the time like I do now.
Was Paul Rappaport at Columbia at the time? Do you remember him on the rock
I
side?
don't know. We were dealing with Howie Klein. I don't know.
Okay, Howie Klein. All
Yeah,
right.
Howie, good old Howie. Yeah.
Your roots were forged on the same stages as Exodus and Megadeth. How did playing alongside those bands influence you?
It was great. I got spit on. I got thrown at. It made me realize I had to work harder. I had to grab the crowd, but I knew that I was good enough to do it. Oh, they
Yeah.
taught me a lot. Just get up and be balls to the walls. I was never afraid of it. Oh my God, yeah, open it for Exodus was scary. That was great. It just taught me that you really had to know your craft and you had to really concentrate, really work hard. It was a great learning ground for me.
Mike Varney, as I
Yeah.
mentioned in the intro, scouted you and introduced you to David Chastain. What was your first impression of Chastain's playing and songwriting when you first met him?
I thought it was really different at the time from what I was listening to. His lyrics and his melodies, and I don't know. He told me that he had a flamenco groove that was different about him, but I can remember just thinking it was really different. And again, I was young, just going, okay, somebody wants me to play with them, okay. And I knew he was a shredder, so yeah. And again, it was a fog. I just did it. I just went into somebody's bedroom and I recorded Mystery of Illusion, Black Knight, Winds of Change, sent it to him, and that was it. I was probably doing Mystery of Illusion within 2 months.
Those early Chastain records, Ruler of the Wasteland, Seventh of Never, The Voice of the Cult, helped define a new vocal style. Did you feel you were breaking new ground at the time?
No, I
You,
didn't think about it.
yeah, you just did it.
Yeah, just like, I've spoken with Doro about this. We just did it. We just wanted to be in a rock band. That's all it was. I was just trying to do the best I could. And I was so green when I met David. I was so nervous and so like I didn't know what I was doing, but he was great for me. He just believed in me and said, go do what you do. Go do what you do. But no, I had no idea.
After the 1990 tour, Chastain he didn't perform live again with you for decades. What was it like to return to those songs and reconnect with fans years later?
Incredible. It blows my mind how we never broke it big. We were never really on a major, except for those who dare. That people are so into it. Girls that were not even born yet are singing "Angel of Mercy" to me, "Voice of the Cult." It's really incredible, the cult status that we have. It's real. It's so humbling. It's great.
You have said Chastain didn't always understand how much you wanted to tour. How was
Yeah.
your, how has the relationship evolved over time?
Oh, I talk to him all the time. I love him, and he still doesn't want to tour. When I got back together with him in 2013 to do "Surrender to No One," as soon as I walked in, he said, "I'm not touring, so leave me alone. We're just making records." I said, "Okay." Yeah. And now
You,
I understand, now that I'm doing it on my own with
yeah,
no agent, no management. It's hard, man. So I
yeah.
understand. Now I totally understand.
Yeah, you took a 20-year break from music after Shockwaves.
Yeah.
What finally drew you back into it?
Unfortunately, it was the death of Ronnie James Dio. I went down to
Yeah.
his services, and I can remember just being at this service and walking around where he was buried and just thinking that I was kind of stupid. I had been given this gift and I wasn't doing anything. So it was because of him. I just wanted to come back to see if I could still do it.
Well, you're talking about Ronnie James Dio. I wanted to ask you about Ozzy. Any memories of Ozzy for you?
I never met him or got near him at all. But oh my God, wasn't that just earth shaking when we lost him? It was
Yeah,
like, yeah, no, I never got near him. But of course, I mean, come on, Ozzy shaped all of us.
yeah. The Sledge Leather Project was a reunion with Sandy Sledge from Rude Girl. What
Yeah,
was it like returning to that partnership for Imagine Me Alive?
it reminded me how much I shouldn't have done it. But I got to work with Bane before we lost him, and I got to work with Scott Warren. So I got to kind of involve myself with the Dio family, which was wonderful. That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah. But it was, it was just a project.
You have developed a strong following in Brazil and South America. What do you think resonates so deeply with the fans there?
I have no idea. They're just so, I don't know, maybe it's because they're older countries. They're just so ingrained with metal everywhere. I mean, all the bands from the 80s are down there playing. I'm not quite sure, but it really is the truth. They are so hungry. They're incredible. The welcoming from them is incredible.
You've got a great partnership with guitarist Vinny Tex. It's become incredibly tight. What makes that collab work so well?
Well, it's interesting. I don't work with him anymore, but what was the collab? The collab was that he so wanted to write a song. He wasn't interested in being a guitar hero. He just wanted to write good songs. And he's a good songwriter. And he pushed me, man. He pushed me. Yeah, it was a great partnership.
We Are the Chosen. I love that track. It was written
Thank
during
you.
lockdowns and recorded at Hurt Studios in Poland. How did
Yeah.
that environment influence the final sound?
Because Vinny knows them from years ago. He worked with them when he was in an extreme metal band. Oh, that place is so extreme. They do extreme metal.
Yeah,
So when I came in, I mean, it's the only place where somebody looked at me and said, "Hey, can you try that a little dirtier?" Amazing. The wall is just breathe metal. It was really great. They were wonderful. The studio's incredible. You stay on the property, so yeah, it was great. Great
very cool.
experience.
Yeah. When you look back at pioneering women in metal, Rude Girl to Chastain to now, how do you feel about your role in shaping that genre?
I don't think about it. I know everybody talks to me about that, and
Yeah.
other women talk to me about it. I don't think about it. But hey, if I inspired somebody, right on. But I don't really think about it. I just tried to be the best I could. I just wanted to sing like the boys. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be powerful and articulate. And yeah, I never thought about it. And I still don't.
Now you have a lot of material. Is there any unreleased material or archival recordings or live footage you'd love to bring into the world someday?
Yeah, there is. And I'm probably going to do it. But yeah, there is. There's actually even a couple of songs that we didn't put on We Are the Chosen. So I may release those eventually. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And that leads me to my next question. So what's next on the horizon for 2026? Touring, possible new music?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like I said, the music business is so fickle. I'm having a really hard time getting back on the Ferris wheel. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I may actually just step down. But like I said, I have a couple things going on that I can't really talk about. But I have Hell's Heroes in March in Texas. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So I just kind of take it day by day.
All right, going to wrap up with some fun questions for you.
Okay.
What was the first metal album that made you say, I want to fucking do that.
Sabbath. Somebody turned me. Probably Heaven and Hell. Probably a Dio record. I was very late to metal. Probably Heaven and Hell.
Nice. Um, your favorite Chastain track to sing live?
Angel of Mercy.
Mm,
So
yeah.
great. So dramatic. Yeah, yeah.
A vocalist, past or present, you'd love to trade screams with on stage.
Oh, Dio, of course.
Dio,
Yeah,
yeah. You guys
Dio.
say
Dio
Dio.
in a minute. Yeah, yeah.
Um, Brazil, Europe, or the U.S.? Which place sings the loudest?
Brazil.
Mm. Leather Leone's perfect off days, silence or blasting music?
Blasting music. Yeah, yeah.
Is there one song you wish you had written?
Yeah, Heaven and Hell or A Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, those two. I think about them all the time. Yeah.
One word that sums up where Leather Leone is right now today.
Um, discombobulated. Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Well, all right. She's going to be at Hell's Heroes in Texas in March.
Yeah.
You'll be able to check her out there. She's Leather Leone, one of the defining voices of metal, a trailblazer, and still unleashing fire decades into her career. Check out the latest record, We Are the Chosen, out now. Streaming. Check out the video. Leather, thank you for joining me here on the Metal Queens
Thank you
podcast.
so much, you guys. Love and Dio, everyone.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. And thank you for watching. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, write a review. I'm Steve Richards. Horns up. Talk to you next time.